dealing with record heat indexes in Oklahoma and Texas. Got the APU serviced and new belts put on it, so I can show you some video of that. Got to meet a couple of subscribers, one in Wisconsin, one in Oklahoma, and Rusty and more on this episode of
the Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker filmed before a live and furry and hot studio audience. He's a hot dog. That is Rusty, the world famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Wow, that's close. I'm outside the Carrier W&B Service Company here in Temple, Texas. Delivered this morning my load of paper products. It was all Subway wraps and napkins and stuff down to the Performance Food Group in Temple, Texas this morning. It's hot as hell already this morning at only 8:49. Yesterday when I stopped in where was it? Atoka, Oklahoma for a break, and I just ended up doing a split and staying there. God, it was 113 heat index, and of course my APU. I tried to get it serviced before I left Wisconsin on Friday afternoon, but they couldn't get me in. I knew it needed a service. I knew it needed new belts, and then the compressor just stopped working yesterday, so I didn't have any AC up in the bed area. Made trying to sleep a little bit last night damn near impossible, so gosh, that was fun. I'm hoping it's just that the belts are so loose, that happens on these Carriers, that then it turns the generator, and then when the compressor tries to turn on, it can't get enough juice to get that going, so it doesn't cool. So if not, then it's a Carrier dealer. They have the compressors and they can replace that if that's the case, but they're doing the service first. So we'll try to figure that out. So that's kind of a quick rundown of what's been going on. Yeah, after I delivered in Wisconsin Friday morning, I did get to meet another subscriber, Tony, great guy. We got to talk for a while, and then I had a little trouble trying to get out of there, but I got Tony coming up in the video, and then I ran into another subscriber yesterday at the Loves in Atoka, Oklahoma. So I got a couple people to show you. Right now, I'm just trying to I'm standing by this old trailer here, this old Allied. Yeah, because it's about the only shade I can find out here. And I'm from Wyoming. I grew up in Colorado. I do not handle humidity well. It makes me violent. Well, I know I've talked about my APU before in a lot of my videos, and it hangs on the side frame rail behind the cab, and it's got like a little lawnmower-ish size engine in it, so that you can run that when you're parked. And then you can provide heat and air conditioning for inside the cab here. Also, it keeps the batteries charged, and it shares coolant with the main engine. So that way, what's great in wintertime is if it's really cold, like 26 below zero, and you're running that APU, you're circulating the coolant and keeping it warm. So then your truck is still going to start in the morning. So here's what the APU looks like with all the covers off. All right, here's the APU with its covers off and everything. On the back of the truck. Here's the new belt. One of the new belts that's on there. The service is all done. There's filters. And we ran it, and it's blowing nice and cool. Alright, here's Adam. He's the one who did my service today.
How you doing?
Here at B&W, right? That's the name?
W&B.
Oh, W&B. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, I had the 2 letters in there.
Close enough.
But yeah, luckily we didn't have to do it with the compressor. It was just the loose belt, huh?
Yes, sir. Just those loose belts on those generators. If it gets just a little bit loose, it'll stop putting out the power that it needs to run the system inside. Yep.
Well, that's good news for me because that's less money I gotta pay. So.
Hey, I understand that.
Appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.
All right, there you can see Adam's putting the housings back on. The lower one right there, and there's the one that goes up above it. So it's all enclosed when it's all snapped up. Adam did a great job. Really appreciate that. The fact they were able to get me right in this morning was great. My unload this morning went nice and quick in Temple, Texas. So I got there shortly after they opened, so I was able to get right in, which made it real nice. Sorry, my hair's all a mess. I've been sweating my butt off all day today. So anyway, more on that here in a minute. But right now, let's jump back in time to Friday morning when I was in Rothschild, Wisconsin delivering, and I got to meet another subscriber. Well, I've been here talking with Tony out here at the Beauregard here in Rothschild, Wisconsin, and there's a trailer on my right side on this door. There's a truck and trailer on my left side, and it's such a tight parking area here. I'm gonna have to wait for this guy to move, I think, to my left for me to get out of here. and I was going to go talk to Tony for a few more minutes, and we'll show you him on the video. Real nice guy, airline pilot and truck driver. Don't hear about that too often. And here's how tight it is here. See, you got this wall right across from you, and then see, here's this day cab with a trailer to my left, and if you look in the mirror there, there's a, well, another trailer right there to my right, and it's just so tight. I tried getting out, and I don't think I can do it without hitting something, so we'll wait a few minutes, see if this guy to my left is going to be done quick. And part of the problem is, see, they added these concrete blocks over there that didn't used to be there. And you can see where trucks have hit the building. There's, I think, something in the gravel there that they didn't want people hitting. But that takes away just a little bit more of my area to pull out, and I need to go to the left there. That's the problem. Okay, here we got another visitor here on the trail. This is Tony.
Hey guys.
Tony came by to see me here in Rothschild, and I was talking to him for a while I was getting unloaded, and then got out of the door finally, and now here we are, and he got to come inside, take the quick tour of the Clutch Trucker truck and the remodel.
Yeah guys, it's a lot bigger inside than it looks on the TV. He did a really good job with it. Very impressive.
So yeah, you're a pilot for Southwest, right?
Yep.
And then also whenever you, so every now and then they furlough you or something, so then you go back to driving a truck.
Back to driving a truck. You have a 2010 W900 that mostly just goes to shows, so it's kind of a cream puff, but it is on an authority, so I can haul, and I like to do it a couple days a month. I like to do some driving if I can with my schedule, and then if Southwest decides to lay off or furlough, which the airlines always do, I can go right back into trucking and at least keep money coming in. So.
Yeah, that's a real good idea. I just never had met a pilot / trucker before.
There's a few of us out here. A few of us out here, believe it or not.
Thanks so much for coming by. Great to meet you.
You too.
Yeah, it was great meeting Tony. We talked for quite a while, and then I had to leave so I could get over to my next pickup, where I picked up a whole bunch of like Subway of the wrap paper, of their napkins, and anything and everything that goes into a Subway picked up at this Georgia Pacific paper plant in, where was that? In near Little Chute, Appleton area, Wisconsin, and brought it down to Temple, Texas for my delivery this morning. Then stopped in, where was I? Saturday night, I think. I was in, oh yeah, Mount Vernon, Missouri, and then that's when the next morning I realized, yeah, every time the compressor for the air conditioner system on the APU would start up, the air speed, fan speed would drop, which told me something's not going right. Either the compressor's going out or it's just the loose belts, because I do need a service on the APU, which we got done earlier, as you saw, and that ended up solving the problem, which was nice. So luckily I was able to get that APU service done. But then I stopped in Atoka, Oklahoma yesterday at the Loves just to take a break, and then I ended up getting a good spot with trees behind me to shade the truck, so I just stayed there and did a split. But I got to meet another subscriber.
My hair.
Okay, here's Mario Vargas. Just caught up with him here at the Loves.
Man, I gotta love Loves. Gotta hook up my friend with a Gatorade because it's kind of hot today.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Hey, you're welcome, sir.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Yeah, he had one of those car haulers, parking lots as we call them. He had a couple of vans on it that he was, can't remember if he said he was going up towards like Wisconsin or Michigan or something like that, or back down towards Laredo. But he lived in Laredo. Mario, thanks to me, nice to meet you, and thanks for that Gatorade, baby. Yeah, I tried to sleep last night, but with my rear air system on the main part for the truck engine is still not working. It's something it's been at the bottom of my list, unfortunately. It's something to get to, and I haven't had a chance to get to it. Well, when the APU quit cooling, then it was like 98 degrees upstairs as I was trying to sleep last night, and I maybe got 2 hours sleep after being up all day, and then had to get up and finish the drive in this morning. Did get the repair done, which is good. Got picked up, and so then I had to head over to my next pickup, which was at Owens, Illinois. They make cans and bottles. This was the bottle plant in Waco. Right as I'm pulling up, I'm like, this kind of seems familiar, and as soon as I get in front, I'm like, oh yeah, I've been here before. So picked up my load of bottles. It took them a while to get to me. Got that done. Got over here to the TA in Hillsboro, Texas, and scaled out. Made sure that was good. Topped off the fuel because it's only $3.15 a gallon here to me. And then went ahead and got parked because I've been up for like 29 hours, except for my little nap last night. So we'll get up earlier tomorrow and get the drive going, as this one goes to Windsor, Colorado for a Wednesday AM delivery. As I was heading to that Owens, Illinois plant in Waco, a car cuts me off, so I'm about to take the off-ramp. And of course, I just love showing these in Texas. Texas loves to build the tallest off-ramps possible. All right, look, I got a safe distance between the car in front of me, and look, this ass clown pulls in front of me so he can take the exit. You should have slowed down and got behind me, jackwagon. But anyway, now look, Texas loves to build these giant 1,000 feet in the air off-ramps. Gotta love it, baby. So now that the APU is serviced and fixed with the new belts, we did test it, yeah, and it's blowing nice and cool. I'm still running the main engine right now just to kind of keep things cool right down here in front while I work on the video. Then I'll turn on the APU, try to get it cooled down upstairs, because it's got to be damn near 100 degrees upstairs. It is 86 degrees right here, according to my little things. Temperature thermometer, right? Yeah, thermostat, thermometer. Here's how hot it is. Take a look at this. So it may not get it down to like a nice 68 to 70 like I like to sleep in upstairs, but at least with the APU now working better and the cool air blowing on me, and I can aim one of the vents. I've made 2 vents go to the upstairs area, and I can aim one right on me while I'm sleeping. So as long as I can get into the low 80s, I should be able to get some decent sleep tonight. What do you think? But when it's this freaking hot, like I said earlier, I grew up in Colorado. I live in Wyoming. I don't do humidity. Humidity and I ain't friends, baby. No. Well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Yeah, I was going to get a shower after I scaled and fueled here at the TA Hillsboro. But I go in to go to the bathroom, and it's like 98 degrees inside the building. No, I don't like taking a shower and sweating instantly. So just do the quick kind of hobo shower tonight, and I'll get one on the way tomorrow, where I'm not instantly just flopped in sweat on my way out. You're kind of like, what's the point, you know? But anyway, so yeah, Rusty was panting last night. He was trying to sleep, but he was hot. He's covered in fur, for crying out loud. So yes, he's waiting for his bacon strips, aren't you? Oh yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe, please like and comment. I get to your comments as soon as I can. Sometimes takes a few days because I'm a working truck driver. Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter, where I always put Rusty stuff. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. The name's Dangerously. Johnny Dangerously. Did you know your last name is an adverb? All right, come down here. We always start down there. All right, it's behind you. Found it? There you go. Oh, yes. You just put your hand back here and you feel how much hotter it is. Because, of course, we have the air blowing out the vents right there, but that's just up front. My rear vent there, and the other one upstairs, which you can see in that corner right there. Of course, that is not working. That's one thing that's been at the bottom of my list. Hasn't seemed too important until now, but at least we got the APU fixed, and I've got a vent right there for it, one down there on the floor, and of course 2 upstairs, one that goes up that chute there, and the other one that goes in the right rear corner. All right, Rusty, how you doing with those? Happy dog. Ah, yes. Yum, yum, yum. I see a piece down there in your pet bed. You got it? All right, happy dog.